Last time on the Reclamation, the party made it to the halfway cave where the researchers from Galebank seem to be in a siege. With blue vein creatures entering the tunnels, they put up a defense and hold very strongly. As the party shows up, a giant monstrosity of a blue vein creature comes in from behind, sandwiching them, and combat ensues. Doesn't take long for the party to fell the giant beast and then turn their attention to helping the researchers. Finishing up the combat and cleaning everything up, they ask a few questions and head to bed. Only to be awoken the next day with their good buddy Maelthorin gone without anything except for a note, and which entails the fact that he must go a separate way. How's the party gonna react to this?
That's not right. That's not right. That looks gnarly.
It was an accident. It was on purpose, but it wasn't really meant to be on.
Hurting like a son of a bitch. Let me tell you what.
Maelthorin is tired of taking shrooms.
Force a fucking squirrel. A squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm having
Sabas?
a heart attack.
Yeah, Timmy's mom.
We turned the
computer on. What's up?
mom's hot.
So we are picking up right in the morning after you guys have read the note.
Looks like he went for a long booty call.
Could tell
Well.
something was up with him.
Balasar, quick, use your hunter's mark on this paper.
I mean, he's a favorite enemy, right? Because he's in the group. I can just fucking. I don't remember the new rules anymore. What are things I can do? Can I just secretly have Hunter's Mark on all my friends?
Unfortunately, that's not how that works.
Damn it!
Take it that way.
Colossal Slayer. Wait, no, wrong one.
Colossal
no.
Slayer.
Who are you calling fat?
Damn, girl, you colossal. I can curse his name.
Nah, I can shake my fist at the sun.
That wascally wabbit Maelthorin. Well, I'm sure it was bound to happen that someone in the party would be acting all weird. We had it with
Yeah,
Sabas.
especially after we got on
Now
this
Maelthorin.
island. Oh, do
What
we
do you
want
think
to
you-
go into the direction that the specialists said that they found these and ran away from them?
I think that would be the next logical place to go. Is there really
So
much to do in this cave hideout than what we've already been doing, camping out?
So we just leave him?
He left us.
I'm in the camp that I feel like he's gonna be in the same direction we're going. He's not skipping town. I don't think, right?
Yeah. He kind of has a vendetta for that one gal.
I feel like he might have some unfinished business here that he's trying to take care of on his own. And doesn't want us to get involved.
Guess we hurry.
Yeah. Involved in the sense that, like, he doesn't want us to get hurt, because I would like to think that Maelthorin at this point cares about us, but, like, doesn't show it because he's got that hard crustaceous exterior. Because he's a crusty bitch. But he's got that soft, gooey, like Mr. Krabs when his shell was gone and he was just like all pink and gooey. So we need to give him some backup. I feel like he's gonna get in a situation that he's bit off more than he can chew.
That's
Yeah, we'll have to
me.
pull his
definitely
ass out of
what's
the
happening.
frying pan.
Yeah. Frying pan?
And into the snowy mountain.
Cools himself off. Okay, so off to Would that be the northwest? Is that the direction that they found that in again? If I remember right.
Yes.
North.
It's more. It's
North.
basically north, a little bit west, because it was like near the like second mountain.
Okay. Because if we go too west, then we're just hitting the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
As you guys start like making these plans to head out, you see one of the researchers come up. Not gonna stay for breakfast. Heading out already?
Well, food would probably be wise for the trip.
What you got?
He's like, well, I think today they are making some eggs and some chicken that we have dried up and put together to where it could last us in this type of weather.
We helped them out. I guess the least they can do is feed us some breakfast.
Mama chickens and their babies. Sounds
Don't
good.
make it weird. Just eat the food.
Yeah, you guys had the breakfast. It's like a scrambled eggs and with some chicken. It's kind of bland. They pack light so they can pack a lot. They don't really come with a bunch of seasonings or anything. They just come with the food, the nutrition, the things they need. Like, yeah, after this, we're heading back to town. We're already behind. We're a little bit behind schedule, yes, and I'm sure there are people at the town who are worried.
Just remember, don't spook the mayor.
Definitely not.
He knows all of us by name. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, as long as you don't spook him. Catch him off guard.
I see you got the normal treatment on your arrival.
Yes.
Yes.
Things
I
are
feel like
fine.
I feel like they would have spooked the mayor a fair share in their day.
Yes, but we will be fine. We have our path to follow, as it seems you have followed the path to get here. So hopefully you guys have safe passage now that that's all dealt with. And
Do you have any other, I don't know, like cautions of your
Advice
travels
out that way?
before the your encounter with those beasts?
Yeah, the mountains, they're big. So as you kind of get closer, you kind of start to kind of lose your sense of direction a lot, especially when the wind is picking up. That area is known to have low visibility, high winds because of just the way that the mountains are. It's odd. When we got close, it felt like, I don't know, we haven't been around magic much, but it definitely didn't feel natural.
Oh.
Like
Like an evil magic.
the snow should not have been moving the way it was moving.
All right.
That or just the mountains are cursed. I don't. At this point, either one could be true.
Or both.
Gods help us all if that's the case.
God, help us all.
Cursed mountains with magic? Oh no. Absolutely. Thank you for coming to save our bacon. Next time we'll make sure to have bacon.
Funny.
Sounds
Funny
good.
I do like bacon.
guy. Saving the bacon.
Well, good luck out there, and
Thank you. Safe travels yourself.
hopefully you find something about what the hell is going on here.
Fingers crossed.
You guys head out, and as you walk out the cave, there's a couple of the researchers kind of like posted up there. You see, there's like, Oh, you guys heading out? I see.
Yep, we gotta carry on and figure out what's going on here.
Your skinny friend, the one with the skeleton. He
The one that just left this
yeah,
morning?
yeah. It was like midnight. It was late, early. I guess I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, like he just kind of like went off, and I don't know. I thought one of you were out there because I saw a figure of somebody, but it was a little dark for me to make it out. And you see, he's human. It's like I don't have the night vision that some of you guys have, but
Was it a feminine figure?
it was a long-haired figure. Yes, the hair was flowing in the wind. I couldn't really make out much else. They seemed to be pretty heavily cloaked since it was, very late on a cold night.
Mm-hmm.
Booty call, just like I called it.
Okay. What direction was he heading?
It seemed like with the way that they were heading towards a place kind of in the northeast direction.
Northeast.
Yeah, I felt like they almost kind of wrapped around to the other side of the cave, and from there I lost sight of them.
Interesting. Thank you for that information.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys. After we walk for a while, I kind of go, do you think he knows a way around this, weird wind situation? That way, him and that lady might have went that way?
No idea what he was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
other than the fact that he was being rash, stupid, and inconsiderate, at best.
We've all been there.
I remember my first time.
But, to be honest, it doesn't change the mission. The mission is to go into the mountains and find where those blue-blooded creatures came from, and we smite them down. And whatever made them.
This gives us a choice, though. The search party came from northwest, where it seems like Maelthorin was heading northeast.
That's why I was wondering if maybe there's a special way around that magical wind that they were talking about. Instead of going straight into it.
I mean,
If
this
we go
is
straight
where-
into it, we might need to have rope tie us all together so we don't get lost. Because it'd be blizzard conditions, right, DM?
Yeah, the way they made it sound like it resembles like a blizzard, almost.
I mean, I guess that wouldn't hurt. If the site conditions are that bad. It's fair to say also that Maelthorin is very familiar with this island, so him going in that direction, I trust he knows where he's going. So maybe it would make more sense to go northeast.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any path we can take. Who's in favor of going around and who's in favor of going through? Either way, we might have to go through.
I say we play it safe and go around.
I don't think we have the time, but haste will probably only bring us suffering anyway, so what's another day?
I vote for going around. Just see if there's a safe way to get through. And
Yeah.
that might even be the fastest way if we get lost in that blizzard.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
Plus, I don't think my I don't have that feature anymore where my favored terrain helps all of us. So we would be moving slower regardless. Unless we got special shoes.
Nope. So yeah, with the weather conditions and unexplored territory, you guys do move at a slower pace. Going instead of going straight to the mountain, you are electing to go kind of around, following the potential tracks that were laid out to you by the guards of the cave, a couple of the researchers there. I'm not gonna make you guys roll during the day. You guys are moving slow enough to where you can be careful enough.
Giving us too much credit.
Well, you guys are high-ish level adventurers who have been through multiple different weather patterns and stuff. So I figured you guys, knowing the situation, knowing the land that you are surrounded by, taking it slow, taking it easy, being able to find a space to make somewhat of a safe camp, by safe from the winds, of course. But we are going to go through some travel, and I will need night watches as your source of an alarm that you would normally use is no longer here.
Fucking bitch.
We'd take turns keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody will take a 2-hour watch. I just need to know in what order.
I need the least amount of rest, so I can. If I go first, I can stay up the rest of the night.
Got you, Chief. I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I will take last.
Okay. So first watch, Balasar, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Oh, perception. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you sure it's not athletics? Ooh, 14. Okay.
You kind of find a spot where there's almost like a hill that was cut in half. Perfect, with the way that the wind's blowing tonight. Absolutely perfect. Blocks the wind. You're in a nice area. Keeping watch. The wind. It's not a windy day. Even outside of the protection you have, there really isn't a whole lot of wind. And for the first time since you've been here, no clouds either. So you kind of look up and being able to see the starry night. At this point, we are... What moon phase are we? We're at basically a half moon tonight. So you're kind of sitting there watching, and mainly because it is unfamiliar territory, you are a little bit more on edge. You think you see something. It could have just been a little bit of wind kicking up some snow.
Am I getting PTSD
I would say so.
from my lone winter nights? Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's keeping you on edge because it's unfamiliar land, but also the fact that it is like a cold area filled with snow kind of brings a little bit of a sense of like comfort, and you've dealt with this before. But your watch goes totally fine. Second watch, Dubbager.
Okay. And Saren's up with me.
I think that was only 2 hours,
That
and I
was only
need 4 to sleep.
Oh, you need more? Okay. No problem. So perception. Ooh. 7.
Y- it's cold. You've lived here before. You know it's cold, but it's been so long since you've been here, and you're just kind of like shivering up, and you're just kind of like shaking, and you're just kind of like trying to keep yourself warm, and that's
Oh my goodness, I don't remember it being this damn cold.
all right. But that is your shift. Third shift.
Now I'm up.
You as well. It's you're not used to this cold. It is kind of what they were talking about of it feeling unnatural. You're kind of getting a similar sense to the kind of cold that you were getting when you were in the desolation. Unnatural. Which is weird because when you were in the town and on your way here, you didn't feel like it was unnatural then.
Can I use my druid craft to sort of do like, so I already get the sense that this is like weird cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Advanced cold.
Yeah, it's like advanced cold, but like, can I tell how long it has been going or is going to go?
Looking at what it says Druidcraft can do, I don't think that would be possible.
Then I just want to make a fire.
You get the stuff together, you light up the fire, and for a brief moment you see a shadow move, and it's gone.
Oh. An unnatural shadow or a shadow that just because light happened just now?
There was definitely somebody watching you guys.
Oh, I always feel like
It was definitely a humanoid figure shadow.
What can I do about that?
Cry. I'm gonna cry about it.
No, don't cry about it. Hold on. You keep sleeping. You keep snoozing. Get them dragon 40 winks. I want to pursue the darkness that just fled. Am I able to do that?
You can definitely leave the camp and go start
can
chasing
certainly
after
try.
the direction of where the shadow was.
Okay. I still want to be able to get back. So I am going to leave as much distance as I can between us while still trying to chase it down.
Okay. I'd say probably 60 feet, since that's your dark vision. I would say that would kind of be the range. So you kind of peek around and start looking. You do give me a survival.
25.
You immediately spot tracks, and from the tracks you can tell that this is again a humanoid figure, medium-sized, about the size of you guys, essentially just a medium-sized creature, but definitely wearing like shoes. These are not footprints, these are shoe prints. As you start trailing, you follow it for a good 50, 100 feet, and then you kind of see, instead of just footprints, you see there's kind of like shifts, kind of like the dune walking, how they kind of like more like stride. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like
No.
that. So it covers up a good portion of the tracks, but with that 25, not good enough.
25 not good.
No, like he covered up the tracks, but not good enough for his 25.
God.
Yeah.
Man.
He's trying to mask it by like dragging it behind him. That's what you mean. Okay.
Yes. But
Dragon?
Dragon.
No. Go back to sleep.
You keep on falling for about another 100 feet. You come across, to give you a little bit of a layout, for a lot of the time that you've been traveling, it's just kind of been a plain hill area. As you are heading off in this direction, there becomes more trees. There are some trees, very thin, weak, like withered trees, just because it's just been so cold. There really hasn't been anything for it to get nutrients. And you get to the tree, and at this point, the tracks are unfollowable. And you're kind of looking around, and on the tree, you see kind of like a handprint. You kind of look at it, and it's definitely blood. Like, this is like whoever you were chasing kind of like put their hand on there and to kind of like boost themselves a little bit. But you also see there is the letter A marked on the tree as well.
The letter A is carved into the tree separate from the blood?
No, it is on there by the same blood.
Oh. Like they stamped it on there. Interesting. Is the blood blue?
No, you get a look at this blood, and it's normal.
Huh.
Go ahead, see if you can get anything else from that. Because I really like that inquiry there. Let's make that a medicine check.
Medicine
check.
10?
All right, not bad. Yeah, you kind of look at it. It looks like it is normal blood on this tree, on the handprint part. On the A, you do notice there seems to be a couple of like spots where it kind of smudges into more of like a purple, like a violet, but not entirely blue.
So does it look like it's dripping blood, or it looks like this handprint is just the localization of the blood, like there's no other trace of it?
No, you can tell that at one point it was dripping a little bit, but it seems like this has been here for a moment and it has since dried.
Oh, okay. I wonder, do I have a container? Can I break off some bark and put it in a box or something?
I would assume so. I mean, at least break it off and put it in your bag. I would assume you could, once you get back to camp, you can definitely put it in your bag if you don't have it.
I want to maintain the print as much as I can, especially the letter A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the letter A is about all you can get, because just there's certain parts of the tree that just kind of start cracking and breaking. The handprint is too big that you can't get all of it in one piece, but the A is definitely, you grab that all in one piece, and you're able to get that to your bag.
To be safe, I feel like I should go back now. So I'll start heading back to camp. Can I make a mark of my own in the tree so I know when we come back to it?
Yeah. What kind of mark?
Back to it.
Yeah. What kind of mark are you making?
Let me mark something that I'll remember, like the Salune symbol.
Are you carving it on there? How are you getting this marked on the tree?
Yeah, I want to carve it in there with. I'm looking at what I have in my pockets. I have my mace.
Some lint.
Is that something my thaumaturgy can do? Can I burn it into the wood? Not my thaumaturgy, my druidcraft. You know what? What else I can make flower blossom on the tree. I can make it extra flowery. So I'll be like, here is I go around the tree and I like feel the bark with my hand and I walk around in a circle, and in the path where my hand is following, just blue flowers start to sprout around that part of the bark. So now there's a ring of blue flowers around that tree, right under where the A bark was.
I love that. That's awesome.
And I'll head back.
All right, you get back, and it is now time for the final watch. Okay. That 19 is a really good roll. Really good.
Really good.
You kind of look around during your shift, and you kind of wake up as Saren is getting back, actually.
Did you go for a walk? Saren?
Oh, hey.
Everything okay?
I think so. I saw something. I was tracking it. It looked like it got away, but like, and then I pull out the bark from my tree. It left this mark. It was bleeding or something. Looks like it has an A etched into its hand.
I don't remember. I see the letter and reminds me of the letters that Thorin would spout off every once in a while. I think they had some association with one of his old camaraderies? What do you call them?
Part of
Not
his cult?
allies, but not
Part of his
friends,
cult?
but not enemies.
Hmm.
Acquaintances, I suppose.
You think somebody left their signature on their work?
You said you found this on a tree?
Yeah. Whatever I was chasing, it seemed to get away. It tried to hide its footprints, but it didn't really work for me. So I kept going. And last I saw, there was this handprint on a tree.
It's incredibly dangerous. It's a very dangerous storm out there. Kind of surprised you chose to pursue them.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I don't like being watched.
That I agree with.
So keep an eye out here. Let's watch for them to come back.
Yeah, I will, I'll be extra diligent tonight. Get some rest.
I mean, I'm good if you need me to stay up, too. I can watch with you. 4 eyes are better than 2.
Sometimes rest does not just mean closing your eyes.
Fucking
Would that give him an
poetry.
advantage? Having him help him?
Or Saren could also roll.
Oh, true.
Take it easy. But I'll take it easy over here where I can see you.
If that is your choice. Yeah, and I will post up for my night watch.
Yeah, being a part of the last watch, you kind of get halfway through and you start seeing the sun come up. You are far enough away where you don't see the village, you don't see the boats. You just kind of see, from in looking in the direction of the sun, just a long, hilly snow. You see your breath as you are taking this watch, and you're looking out, and it is a beautiful, beautiful view. Seeing the sun rise on the snow and just watching as the snow just glitters to life. And on the other side of the coin, as you're looking around and you look at the mountains, as the light hits the mountains, they look bigger than you imagined. You knew that these were big mountains, but the fact that the base of each of them are still days away, but you can almost just see them all clearly, and you feel like it's right there, but it's so far. And you start to think about all of the things that you have encountered with the blue liquid, the experimentations, the source, what you've been told is the source could be in there. As you guys, we get to the end of the shift and everybody wakes up. You guys have your breakfast, and you guys look ahead to the mountains, and you see the next leg of your journey. You've been through the tower, you've been underground, you've been on the sea. What's a mountain?
What's a little mountain?
What's a little mountain? You
Little
guys,
mountain.
What's a mountain with you?
What's a
Sorry.
bad?
but as you kind of get prepared to head off for the day, it is a foggy day. Once the sun kind of rises up after a couple hours, it does get a little foggy. As you guys make your travel through, and you start getting to the point, you're heading a little bit more east today, and you kind of get to the point where down in the distance, you think if you travel for another half day, you see some trees. By the end of the second day of travel, you guys are in what looks to be what used to be a forest. But a lot of the trees have since crumbled. A lot of them, you see a lot of trees that are just absolutely just on the ground. Roots, like the ground was uplifted as the roots pulled out. Any tree that seems to be over 10 feet tall were just absolutely collapsed. But because of that, there is a lot of places for you to set up camp, so you don't have to worry about that. So you actually travel a little bit later into the day, because you're able to, within a couple of the big trees, able to find a spot for you to kind of make out a camp. At this point,
And I'm sure that we've discussed the night before and found out that Saren had taken off.
I'm sure that we
I'm
would
guessing.
discuss that.
I don't see why
Okay,
you wouldn't.
and Dubbager would say, do me a favor. I learned from Hugh a long time ago. Don't ever abandon your group when they're sleeping. Wake someone up, then go search. That was
I'm
very
sorry.
dangerous. Something could have killed us while you were away.
Oh. Next time I'll put up my
That's
magic
Hugh taught me
barrier
that.
for you.
Much as I argue with Dubbager, he has a point.
He's out of line.
I know
That's
how
right.
much you appreciate us getting our rest, but if the thing turned on you, or a beast in the wild, or you got ambushed, we would have never known.
Well, and if that far away, something could have gotten us without him knowing.
Likewise.
Yeah.
It's a mistake, but I don't think you'll make it again.
Apologies.
Just wanted to let you know that. I learned the hard way too. I got smacked though when I did it. Hugh wasn't too happy.
Yeah, it is what it is. Does the lettering of the bark mean anything to either of you? Reminders of conversations you've had with Maelthorin at all?
Well, Vern really didn't talk too much with us, or with me anyway.
Nothing rings a bell.
Very well, and there's nothing to discuss. We just keep moving forward.
And at this point, you guys, given the map of the land that you had before you set off, although it's not fully mapped out because you can't really judge distance of areas you haven't traveled yet, it seems like looking at the distance from the mountain, where you're at now, the progress you've made, think you're about, you say you a good 2 days of travel with the way that you've been traveling, to maybe 3 or 4 if the weather gets bad. You guys think a couple more days and you'll be at the mountain base of the one on the far right mountain.
All right.
You remind me, are you able to guide us through this terrain at all? Wow, why the fuck can I not remember your name? I'm so sorry.
Dubbager?
Caleb.
Balasar.
No,
Balasar.
Caleb's Balasar.
No, I cannot. With my new enhanced hunter's mark, I've forgotten some skills.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, this place is more desolate than any place I've ever seen before, besides the lands we traveled back on,
You mean versus the place called the Desolation?
Yes.
It's not as desolate as that, but I see
It's
what
not
you're
as
getting
desolate as the
It's-
desolation.
The point
This
is,
place has more
the
features.
point is made with the name.
Yeah.
I don't think
see
this
what
is
you're getting
far
at.
from it, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Well, it's extreme difference. Pure cold.
I can give you
Nothing
tips on
grows.
traveling in the snow. That's about it.
To me, the problem is this feels more active than there. I just have this weird feeling. My skin crawls. It's unusually cold.
I feel it too. I definitely understand what the guard meant by an unnatural feeling in the wind. The snow
It's
blows differently.
unrelenting.
Mhm.
There's no pause between the breezes. There's no restraint. It's just,
It's like a constant force.
yes, like an energy that just holds everything in place.
Hmm. It definitely feels like something possibly conjured or just the force of this area. And being watched doesn't help with that feeling either.
I'm unsure if I should be worried or concerned. I I don't like the idea of the names of the people that Maelthorin used to work with, or even worked aside, showing up dead the same day or the day after he departs,
Mm-hmm.
only for him to have passed by our camp to die out here. That either means, well, I don't know what it means, but it can't be good.
No, not one bit. You know, I feel like Maelthorin could have set us up for a little more success. Because there's like no way he would have expected us to just like, not keep going after he leaves. Could have given us like, I don't know, a guide of some sort.
Truthfully, my hope is he had a plan to infiltrate his old organization, get as much information as he could based upon the lands that we're about to traverse, and
Mm-hmm.
when he's ready, or able, or both, he comes with us with the information so we can hope save the people of Carnavia. Now, knowing
no, didn't his
Maelthorin,
letter kind of make it sound like he was kind of open-ended on seeing us again?
I'll be seeing him again.
Yeah, we will, like, against his will, we will be seeing him again. Because I need to grab him by the clothes and like, why'd you leave us? We didn't let you get away with it. We're not letting anyone else get away with it.
Exactly.
So, shall we?
Agreed.
For a second, this the second night. All your watches go smooth. And we get into the next day of travel. Another sunny day as you guys start picking up. But about 3 hours in, it's still sunny. But the wind starts picking up. The snow starts moving. And in an unnatural amount of time, you guys are in blizzard-like condition. The wind picks up, going 25, 30 miles an hour. The snow making visibility. You can barely see 15 feet in front of you as there is nowhere to stop. Stopping
We need a huddle.
means death.
We need to get ropes on us.
Quickly, yep, you guys get the rope. You guys get it all knotted up. Go ahead, and for that, everybody give me...
Uh-oh.
Let's just do a dex check to see if in these frigid and windy temps that you are able to make a knot.
Not saving regular decks.
Just a regular dex, yep.
Bro, I might as well be a sailor with how I'm tying this knot.
It takes Sabas and Dubbager a moment, but they do end up getting a knot tied well enough in these conditions. They have to like turn their back to the wind for a second, which is a little bit tough to do, but they get it knotted. Balasar, you are just used to this. You are used to the cold. The wind is a little bit rough, but not anything you can handle. You get it tightened real fast. To the point where you look over and you see Saren struggling, and with that nat 20, I'm going to say that you help him finish up his knot, so everybody is secure. And
Can
as
I hit
we
him with,
go in...
with a little SpongeBob song as I'm doing it?
Loop-de-loop and pull.
And your knots are looking cool.
So, as we get into this, the storm is unrelenting. Storm, is this even a storm? It came out of nowhere. The sun, you still see the sun. The sun is still up. As you are going through, for this first part, I am going to need con checks from everybody. Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Constitution save.
As long as everyone, and I imagine we're huddled,
Mm-hmm.
my aura will give you +2 to saving throws within my area.
So you all get a +2.
So-
Change my 12 to a 14. Hoorah!
Can I also bless us? Is that allowed right now?
Gesundheit.
Oh shit! I'm freezing.
Well, we're dragging Dubbager.
I rolled a freaking 1. The dice hate me tonight.
So bless, I think you could use it for saving throws. It's attacks and saving throws, so I don't see why not.
Write a little level 1 bless on us.
Oh, level 1 bless.
Bless only lasts for 1 minute.
Is that okay?
That won't last long enough.
You
That'd be a
would
waste.
only get it once. So for
Yes,
like this saving throw,
you can get it for this
or-
saving throw. If you want to use it on the others, you would have to cast the spell again.
Mm,
You kind of like
It's
choose
okay.
a critical time where like we're about to falter, or
Yeah.
something like that.
I got
This is
you.
low stakes.
Is it?
For now.
With the rolls you're
I mean, I was fine. We gotta drag Dubbager, so be it.
exactly. It's both Sabas and Dubbager kind of start slowing down a little bit, but you guys, especially Saren, you are trudging through and you are helping them along, and Balasar, you are able to maintain yourself. You're able to keep up, but you aren't able to help the other two out. Which does, you guys are going at a very slow pace. You guys get about an hour in, and I'm going to need another con save.
That's more.
Do we still get that
Yes.
+2?
+2, yep.
It's permanent.
19.
Just being close to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's the range on
Permanent. Forever?
I'm a paladin. Well, I mean, until I'm smited down.
Mm-hmm.
that? What's
within
the
10
range
feet.
on it? Oh, within
But
10 feet.
we're
Okay.
huddling. It's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, I'm the one smitten next to you.
Smitten.
Yeah, I mean, those rolls,
Good
all
shit.
above average. You guys are able to get through this next leg. You're able to kind of pick up the pace, Dubbager and Sabas, as we get through this next little leg of this storm. It does not seem to be letting up. You feel like you've traveled hundreds of feet, but you can't see anything. Visibility is now down to where you can barely see 5 feet in front of you as you are trudging through and trudging through. We get another hour in, another con save.
And 12.
Oh boy.
As we are getting deeper into this storm, the DC does get tougher. So with that being your second failure, Dubbager, take a point of exhaustion as the cold is eating away at you.
Where do you take that off at?
Go to conditions, add active condition, and then add
Condition.
I like that we're using
it's right underneath your health.
I like it.
Okay.
And then you just set yourself to the level 1 exhaustion. So, level 1 exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. You guys, as you are trudging along this third hour, Dubbager lags behind. You see a little bit of ice kind of start forming on his gear as you guys are trudging along. After a moment, things start to, you see farther, you see that there is an end in sight. But I'm going to need one more con check as you guys go through this last leg of this unnatural storm.
Okay, now we're getting blessed.
With a combination of my natural 20, I would like to also cast Find Steed to summon a celestial horse to throw
Celestial.
Dubbager onto to help alleviate his.
What does the celestial horse look like?
It is in complete contrast to the white snowstorm. It is a smoky black, kind of ethereal horse. But the part that makes it feel celestial are the stars that outline the pattern of the symbols of Shar etched in its skin.
I like that.
Interesting.
I don't like
It's
that
not just
view,
like
I like
it's
that.
not just a skin; it's also the depth of the creature. So you'll see the pattern deep within itself as well.
Saren, can I get your
Picasso, I
con?
like it.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Nice.
I was smitten by the horse.
How did you get it? How did you get advantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that I blessed us.
That only gives you a plus D4. As far as
Does it?
Unless I'm wrong.
You're
Yeah,
not
but
wrong.
you just add a D4. You don't get.
Oh, I
advantage.
clicked bless, but it's showing me beacon of hope. I'm sorry.
Beacon.
Those are a little bit different.
That
That's a
beacon
little
of hope.
different.
Well, for kicks and giggles, I'll add that D4 to mine.
Gonna give a little
Yeah, whatever.
reroll here,
Oh, just a 1. Okay. Well,
and then give me the
thought that counts.
D4.
give it that D4.
You also
No,
got
it
a nat
matters.
20. You got a.
Well,
we had 2 nat 20s on this round. Which is funny. So Dubbager, you will get a second level of exhaustion. As your first failures were free, and then you started tacking on the exhaustion. So if Saren failed, he would have also gotten his first level of exhaustion. Unfortunate.
Rip the horse.
The horse does help because the second level of exhaustion has his speed, which you guys were already moving slow, so he would have moved even slower. With the steed, you are able to actually get through. If without the steed, you guys would have had to make one more check because Dubbager
I accept.
would have been holding you guys back.
I accept this outcome.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's riding that pony.
I mean, if you guys didn't tie yourselves together, you guys would have been out, and Dubbager would have had one more check. But you guys all tied yourselves together, so you are all gonna go down with the ship. But either
We
way,
either succeed as a group or fail as individuals.
Exactly.
you get through. You look behind you after you get through. The sun is still up. You look behind you. It's clear. There is nothing.
All right.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Little micro storm. Very unnatural.
Can I do like a? Do I recognize that as a natural, like not a movie natural, either a artificial or natural instance of magic, or do I sense this more of the divine sense? Like, what kind of feeling do I get from the storm that we just endured? Right, you said it's cold, like there's a harshness to it, right? There's obviously a physical effect, sure, but do I get a sense that it was more a magical sense, or as in a like a trial tribulation of like a divine sense?
No, So as you're trying to kind of figure out what it is that you kind of felt here, it was definitely not a natural sense, but it wasn't divine either. It was definitely some magical force, because like this, there's no way that storm could have naturally happened in that way. And the fact that you turn around and it's gone, something
Very
is up
fishy.
here.
Sabas was trying to compare
Someone's trying to
to
keep us out of here. All right, no, let me do that differently. Trying to keep us out of there.
Poor guy.
quite right. I don't think I have like a extra blankie for you.
I was just thinking we need like a conjure coat spell.
Well,
And I packed for this trip. It's unusually cold for me for some reason.
It was. That was interesting.
So it just stopped and it vanished. Is there anything that we see that we passed through? Are there pillars that have stone carvings in them? Are there like, is there a fence that we just hopped? What do we see?
I mean, you look back and there were some trees. You look back and there are a couple trees that are... The trees are tilting. Like they are constantly in like a wobble.
Oh, like there's a constant wind on them, but we can't see it.
To even make the trees perceive a storm that isn't there is quite the magic
Either
trick.
that or it's blocking, something's blocking the effects of the storm besides except for the trees moving. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep watch tonight. I am exhausted.
That's probably for the best.
Don't you worry about it.
All right. Do you guys stay to kind of look around, or...
I think it's best if we find something else. A better place to rest. I get a bad feeling when it comes to this spot. And I have a feeling that whatever put this here may have an idea that we have passed whatever barrier was set in place. How tired are we feeling? Besides, like, the exhaustion, I mean, like, in terms of sleep or... Like,
yeah, it is like sun's going down. You guys have just enough time to kind of find a spot to kind of make your camp. No wind ever since you got past that storm. Not a single bit of wind. Some clouds do start coming in, but that's about it. You guys set up camp and eat your dinner and get ready for the night shifts. And with Dubbager out, how are you guys wanting to divvy up your shifts?
I'll still get the first one.
Yeah, I guess same way, except minus him.
Okay, so then Sabas would be taking Dubbager's spot, and then you will just do the last two, or do you want to do the middle two, since you only needed 4 hours of sleep?
I'll do the middle.
Okay. So go ahead, first shift. Go ahead
That
and give
was
me
perception.
that perception. 17. All right. So you set up camp and you're kind of looking out. It seems like you are just about a day and a half, 2 days away from the base of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of looking around. You kind of get that sense, judging the distance with the best of your ranger ability. Kind of a partly cloudy night. It's not a whole lot to see. Just like every night that you have been here, there's just been what seems to be strange movements in the distance. You feel like you see shadows, but you don't see anything. But your shift goes unbothered as you wake up Saren for his first shift.
Hey, I'm tired. Wake up.
Okay, here I am. Stretch. And okay.
I will let him know that I may have seen shadows. I may not have seen shadows. Keep your eyes out.
Really?
I don't have night vision. I'm sleepy. Good night.
Oh, night. Going to be very alert. And I'm going to perceive.
Give me that perceive.
25.
Dying.
Oh, nice.
See
Same as the first night, basically.
What do you mean same as the first night?
Rolling high.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the same events happened.
No,
I was like, what do you mean?
No.
The darkness
You
stands
see a shadow.
back.
You go through your shift and you understand what Balasar meant. Things feel different tonight. You don't necessarily see any shadows like he said, but you definitely like the way that the night sounds compared to the last few nights are different. You feel as if at one point you hear like a loud monstrous screech echoing off in the distance, knowing that there's a potential that these mountains are where these creatures are being created. You get a sense that as you get closer, just the overall atmosphere changes. With that perception, you are able to hear a lot more than what Balasar could. But when it comes to your close vicinity, it doesn't seem like there is anything moving at the moment. As we get into your second shift, go ahead and give me another perception roll.
Perceiving further. Well, 10.
Although you only need the 4 hours as an elf, you meditate, you only need half the sleep. With the storm that you went through, you were on the cusp of getting exhausted yourself. You were one fail away from getting that first level of exhaustion. You are feeling the fatigue, essentially, of the day past, and you are taking this second shift. You are kind of still aware, still looking, but you do feel yourself kind of losing touch with the watch, and I am going to need you to make a con saving throw.
Oh boy.
As I will need the rest of you to make a con saving throw at disadvantage.
Con saving throw. Do
It
we
was a
still get?
13 and it
Are we
flipped
close
to a
enough
9.
to Sabas to still get that
No.
+2?
You only get it when I'm conscious.
He's
Oh
sleeping.
no.
Darn.
I'm a fucking goat, so I hit a 10.
Disadvantage. Could be worse.
That is at disadvantage, Dubbager, so go ahead and roll again and take the lower of the two.
Okay, so the one I just had.
Okay. Well, yeah. So funny enough, Saren, this does not affect you. So you feel a little like pinch hit your neck as you kind of like pull it out, and there's like a little dart. You turn around to see a dart in each of your companions' necks.
The fuck?
As you like start turning around and looking around as multiple figures come out of the darkness.
I'm glad I'm asleep.
And I'm like,
Oh, I see
oh,
that.
is this a party?
Are they
You
going
see,
towards him?
You see a couple of them kind of look at each other, and they're like, "He didn't fall asleep. He didn't. He's an elf." And they kind of nod as, you see one of them snaps their fingers, and a dome around you and all your friends appear as creatures all around. You can't quite make some of them out as they're cloaked, but you see a lot of these blue veined creatures seem to be adhering to commands as they run at you, not like mindless beasts, but as controlled beings. As they make their way towards you, they start rushing in. In this moment, you have a brief moment to respond. What are you doing?
So there's a spell around us
Of some kind, yes.
of some kind, and
And
they're
you're the only
also
one-
controlled. And it's just me. I am going to. Oh golly! Wait, I'm gonna dispel the magic.
Ooh.
So here's where things get tricky. You are not able to cast spells within the zone of silence.
Zone of silence.
You have to be outside of the silence spell to be able to cast spells. So you can't dispel when you are
Dispel.
silenced.
Is
When you're inside
dispel
this
magic
dome.
vocal?
Yes. It's vocal and somatic.
Mm-hmm.
Vocal or somatic, or vocal and somatic?
And.
How about cure poisons?
I don't have any magic in the silent circle, huh? Okay. Explain to me, if you could,
Mhm.
my exact surroundings. How far am I from everybody who is got a sleep dart in them? How far am I from the charging controlled things?
You are, I'd say, about 10 feet away from your allies. You're taking watch. You're not that far. The creatures that are coming in, they are running at you, and they are about 35 feet in and closing.
Okay. Who is the closest of the sleeping allies?
Let's leave it up to a dice roll. Dubbager.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Oh man, Dubbager's exhausted. I am going to. How heavy is Dubbager?
I would say he's
Dubbager would be about 130, 135.
he's gotta be the lightest one in the group.
Like light enough for me to drag him to the next sleeping person?
Yes.
I am
mean,
going to run to Dubbager. And I am going to just straight up scoop him under his armpits.
Scoop and score.
And I am running towards the next closest ally, who I will awaken.
The problem is, you go to wake them up. They seem to be under a magical effect that has them asleep.
I'm still within the circle at this point.
The magical effect was injected into their body before the silence spell. And it wasn't... I guess it's less of like a spell effect that is causing them to sleep, and it is more of a... It's more of a concoction.
Yeah, poison.
Yeah, it's...
Right, I understand the sleeping part, but how big is the circle that we're in?
Oh,
Are we all in it, is what I mean, or is it just around me?
It's around all of us.
no, it's definitely a big circle. Let me find out how big for you, though.
Oh, big circle.
20-foot radius.
20 feet.
Yes.
Okay. So I am just me. And it's gonna have to work. I'm gonna get my mace off of my belt and I'm gonna hold the shield up and I'm gonna smack the mace into the shield and I'm like, fine. And I start charging towards the closest one.
Nice. There are 3 cloaked figures, and you hear the one in the middle yell, "Make sure he's alive! We want them all alive!" As the creatures rush you, you bash
No.
one with your mace, and you hit one in the kneecap with your shield as you come back with the mace and whack it in the face. You see a mix of the weak creatures that you first fought, and a mix of like some of the stronger ones that you've been coming across recently, and you start holding your own until a couple more join the fray, and they wear you down. You are already worn down. You guys have traveled through cold, shitty, stormy conditions for days, and as you take this stand by yourself, your shield and mace in hand, even though you cannot cast spells, you hold your own for a few minutes. You are resilient. You are prepared. You have heavy armor. You are hard to hit and you are hard to take down. As you are surrounded, they dogpile on you. You knock a few of them off. As you look back to make sure that your party's okay, none of them are attacking the rest of your party members. They are all focused on you, as though they were commanded to. They are following the commands of the ones that created them.
Guys, I'm flattered.
As you are beating them down, they are beating you down to the point where one of them gets a good knock on your head and you get dizzy for a moment as they...
Poison shield bash.
Yeah, you whack one of them, and you see that within their blue veins, you see some purple poison kind of going into them as they kind of like screech a little bit and falter back to the point where one of the other creatures that it steps on its foot and it just whacks at him. The weaker creature, the one that you poisoned, just absolutely gets whacked away by one of the other creatures. As you continue to struggle, you continue the fight.
I'm pushing towards the edge of the circle. They're going to follow me. They're going to follow me outside of the circle.
Okay. At this point, then, I'm going to have to, if that's your plan, I'm going to have to start rolling some damage numbers here. And they are doing non-lethal.
We're not going to take this sitting down.
No, you are not.
That's my elf cleric.
What is your health max?
65.
Okay. Give me to push yourself to the edge of the dome. I am going to need you to do me a strength check. See if you can continue pushing back enough to push through.
Check. Okay. That's a nat 20.
So with all the damage that I rolled, with 5 HP left, Saren, you exit the 20-foot radius.
Immediate spirit guardians.
Oh, hell
Highest
yeah.
level.
Okay.
I'm seeing this in my head.
Go
Saren,
ahead.
how do you cast spells? Like, what's your visual, like, way of casting spells? You have to describe it since your camera doesn't work.
Golly. I see it a little bit differently now because this is an intense situation. So I think that Saren is with the tightest of grips on this mace. Every time he swings, he's trying to focus his magic through the mace swing. Just because he's like, at this point, he's like, I need to find the edge of this circle, and the moment that I can magic, I am magicking, and it's
Hell yeah.
hard.
So we're not talking any Doctor Strange fucking some of the
Oh no, my hands are full right now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Give yourself a point of inspiration.
Yeah.
For not only this final stand, but as you are swinging and you are actively trying to channel this magic as you're swinging your mace, you get out of the circle and you swing up, bashing one of the creature's head off of its body. As the mace is straight up. Saren, you can't see this. Nobody can see this except for the 3 hooded figures. But the mace is right where the moon is, and it seems, even though it's not a full moon, the moon shines bright with the power of Saloon as your spirit guardians burst out. Go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Fuck, I'm tingling, bro. That was cool.
Nice,
29.
definitely.
What do the spirits look like?
These spirits are angry.
Hell yeah.
Half of the creatures that came, half the creatures that you've been fighting, you've been wearing them down, half of them destroyed. These spirit guardians shred through them as they collapse to the ground.
Ooh!
And even the hooded figures get hit by this as well. And you see their hoods fly back as you see their faces. They are all bald, and they all have letters carved into their foreheads as you see purple veins across their entire head and their face and their neck. As one of the cloaked figures, he gets hit and he kind of like flings back a bit, and you see his arm, the same things that Edenfell had attached to his back, these guys have attached to their arm. It seems to be injecting this fluid into them. As you see, he goes, fine, you want to put up a fight? I'm all game. As he clicks a button and the entire fluid fills into his skin as his skin bubbles and rips and enlarges. As he, as well as the 2 other mages, now start joining in on the battle.
Great.
Question: how long are we out, or is there No time limit on that.
You guys are out for a few hours with the
Okay.
effects of this. And as they join in, you were weakened down. Trying to get out of this, you made one last attempt with the power of Saloon. And you put up by yourself a valiant fight.
Hey, whoa, wait. Channel Divinity.
Hey, yo, wait.
He doesn't want you to end it.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to say...
Take it to the final round.
No. What are you going to do with your channel divinity?
My channel divinity. Normally, I would say to seer and turn the undead, but I don't know that they're undead, right? So I'm going to heal myself.
Does your channel divinity have cure poison, like mine does?
I don't think so.
Rip. Had to ask.
Nope. But I can restore 2d8 plus 5. I don't know where my health is right now, but I assume that that's going to be helpful. Before I even attempt to turn any undead.
You still have about 6 of the creatures and now these 3 hooded figures. We'll see how many of them hit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to say that you heal max. You heal the full amount.
Whew.
21, so you are up to 26 health. One of the creatures hit you. They hit your back and catch you a little bit off guard as you stumble forward, but catch yourself after one step as the 2 mages... one of them tries to cast a spell, but you deflect it with your shield. They didn't quite hit your AC on that attack, but one of them casts Magic Missile and just pelts you with pull. As the third one, the one that has the gigantic arm, just comes up and he does hit you. Let's roll some
I
damage.
hope my spirit guardians are tearing them up.
Tear it up.
I rolled max damage on the magic missile.
No.
I don't like it.
And mediocre damage with the guy's punch, but it is enough. As the magic missiles hit you, you start to recover and you are about to get on to your next move. You're looking around, looking, what's next? What can I do? As a malformed, bubbly fist comes up and hits you in the chin, and you feel as some of the skin bursts with the force of impact as it kind of sends you back. You don't, obviously he's not strong enough, he doesn't like hit you up into the air. This ain't anime.
Why not? And why not?
But your head, like, you do get, your head like rushes straight up and you do fall back. And as you start losing consciousness and you start losing your vision, you see that coming from behind are 2 of the big creatures that you just fought in that cave just a few days ago. There's 2 more of them that come up and they pick up Dubbager and Balasar and Sabas, as the one that is holding Dubbager comes up and picks you up by your feet and just kind of dangles you, and the last thing you see is the multiple faces that are sewn into this thing's chest just kind of like laughing
No.
as you all wake up in a lit room. You guys kind of wake up. This isn't where you went to sleep.
I feel so well rested. Like, oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
You guys look over and you see Saren beaten to a pulp, and all of you in a cage, in a prison cell.
Are we all in the same cage or
Yes,
in separate cages?
you were all in the same cage without your weapons, without your armor,
Are we shackled in any way?
not shackled.
Anything hooked to us?
No, you're just in a cell. There's outside of the bars. There's just a rock. You guys, maybe you're inside of a mountain.
Hmm.
But either way, you guys, as you guys wake up, you notice the unfamiliar surroundings. You start looking around. You see Saren beaten down, and you start looking over, and you just see Dubbager and Sabas. You guys recognize this as, from what Maelthorin told you, she is the one that took over this necromancy group and turned them into pawns of this cult. The woman who killed Maelthorin's best friend, the woman who caused Maelthorin to run away from home, and the one that is believed to be the one creating these creatures. As she kind of smiles and looks, well, seems you've all woken up. And that is where we are going to end off tonight's session.
Ah! This is just the belly of the beast, ain't it?
And you have a sigh of relief as you go to move a little bit and the bone snaps and you touch the bar as you get shocked.
And Edenfell is dead, and you will fucking join him.
Oh, Edenfell was just a pawn. Dear boy, a pawn. Unlock, the chest opens, and it's empty.
And do I see my knife? One of my weapons, one of my two weapons.
I just said it's empty.
But do I see my things?
But you wake up to see a couple of hooded figures at a table, and the person that that Maelthorin has let known to be S